Now I've tested the driver and the hybrid of this brand and I absolutely loved them. This year's release from this brand has been phenomenal. Like, the hybrid is up there with one of the best hybrids I've ever tested, and the driver performed brilliantly. So it's time to test the fairway wood, and it is the ST230. Hi everyone, I'm Lee Whitaker. Today I'm testing the Mizuno ST230. I got some numbers in the studio, but I'm also going to play some shots in the studio. Sadly, the weather outside is atrocious, so I can't put this into play on a golf course at the moment, but I will take it out in a later video. So I'm going to put myself in some challenging positions. I'm going to try and get some tee shots away on what is a very difficult hole, and I'm also going to do some approaches to the green on a par 5 from wherever roughly this goes when it comes to distance. So let's get into it and I'll tell you all about this golf club. Okay, I've yet to hit this club. I've not had a practice with it or anything, so this will be the first time that you've seen me hit it, and it's on arguably the most difficult golf course in the world. Like, there is minimal fairway to land into, and there's water left where I would normally do a lovely little duck hook. So, first shot with it, out the bag as if you're on the first tee at your golf course. How are you going to perform for me? Quite good. Quite good. Yeah, I'll take that. Oh, it's just off the fairway. First shot, a nice little high fade. Ball speed 145, spin a little bit high, carry 221, really good launch angle. Not amazing numbers, but first swing of the day, I would take it. I'm in play, and that's all you can really ask for. Right, I'd like that ball speed a little bit higher though. So let's see if we can launch one and get that spin down a little bit. Felt better. I'd probably line this up really badly into that bunker. Ball speed down a little bit at 141, launch angle a little bit better, but that's where we want it. Spin in the low or the high 2000s. So even though the ball speed is down, because the spin is down, it's now not ballooned up in the air, so it's actually carried further. So this shows that speed isn't always everything. That was a pretty straight ball. Let's see if we can hit a draw and try and draw it around that corner. Heads up, this could end up in the water. That's just gone straight again. It's actually gone a little bit further. Didn't quite catch that one. Ball speed down again, but like I said about spin now down at 2000, therefore the carry is up. So if I can get the ball speed up, actually hit this somewhere in the middle of the golf club, then I'm likely to get a little bit better numbers. Oh, great shot. Let's see if we can actually hit a fairway. That's the one. Oh my God, that is the one. That is beautiful. Oh, it's going in the bunker. No, it stayed there. So overall distance 264. Yeah, really, really good. Again, ball speed in and around 140. Really good launch angle. Spin is really good. Like, when it comes to a 3-wood, especially off the tee, it's all about distance. I want as much distance as possible, but I'm using a 3-wood for control. Whereas with a driver, I may lose a bit of control. I want a 3-wood to get me into position, and this 3-wood is actually performing. I'm going to hit one more off the tee, and I'm going to really, really try and step on this. And this is where it can all go wrong, because when Lee tries to hit the ball hard, Lee loses control of the ball. Actually, this is a really good sign of how strike is king. So remember where the last one went and how much ball distance it got. Carry 231, ball speed now 155. That's 12 miles an hour faster, but because it wasn't a great strike, the spin came up and it's lost distance. Everybody says strike is king, and that shot literally proves it. Right, one more. Right, I want 155 ball speed, but I want to hit it somewhere in the middle of that face and then see what kind of distance we can get. Oh, I've knuckled it, but look at the spin, look at the height it's got. Ball speed 155, superb, good launch angle, spin again a little bit too high, and because of that, it's carrying at 246. However, for something I've tried to leather, how straight is that shot? Right, I'm just going to hit some shots and get some numbers for you so I can show you the data on the numbers, and then I'm going to give myself a challenge. I'm going to get myself about 260 out to a green, and I'm going to see if I can hit it. So with this, I just tried to hit gaming shots, like position shots, more accuracy. I'm not trying to leather it, hit it as far as possible. I just wanted to try and be in play. Average ball speed 145, it's fine. Launch angle a little bit low. I mean, I caught that one super low, a little bit thin, super low. So that's brought that down, but in average, it's probably about 11. But the spin is just a little bit too high. It's a little bit 4,000-y for me. Just trying to hit those fairway ball shots. As such, peak height is 30 and then average carry distance of 224, so it's not amazing when it comes to those gaming shots. But now I'm going to challenge myself into some par 5 greens. I'm going to go 260 out and I'm going to see if I can step on this, what happens. Those are just gaming shots, just more for numbers, but it's how this performs in a situation I'd have on the course. A little bit of tech for you. Core-Tech chamber. So like all the ST230 releases, the Fairway Wood also has a Core-Tech chamber as well. And what that is it's like inside this part here, this blue part, there's like a stick and a rod of steel, and it's kind of floating in some polymer, and what that's designed to do is give you more and more ball speed off this face. Also, what you're getting is a more advanced face and carbon crown as well, so you're getting this carbon on the top, and what that's going to do with the added weight on the back of this fairway wood with the STZ is just lower that MOI, lower the center of gravity, give you more MOI and a little bit more forgiveness. And what I've seen so far is it's fairly accurate. You know, I've not really been out of play when it came to the numbers. I was more or less in play, and certainly when I did the start, it also was in play. So when you look down at the ball, it looks great. Like there's the running bird on the top, it lines up with the ball really well, but what you are getting is a fairly deep face. Now, I'm a person who doesn't really like this on fairway woods, and the way it rounds at the bottom gives me those toppy feelings, you know, and that's what, you know, it's a mental thing. When you're looking down at it, you need that confidence, and it's just something that I'm not getting with this, is the confidence of I'm going to pick the ball up well. However, so far I've hit it well, so if I play with it for a while, those feelings would go. Right, I need to really step on this. I'm over water, I'm over trees, I'm 260 away from the pin. It is a shot that I would want the 3-wood to be able to get to, so can this do it? Not the greatest strike, but it's done okay. 240 carry, just missed it a bit out to the right, but I've got a shot into the green. Ultimately, when you're this far out, you'll take anything near the green. However, shows forgiveness because it was still a fairly straight shot. I did start it out to the right. It wasn't a great strike, but it still got out there 240 and not really deviated from its start line. Right, come on, let's get one there. Pretty much of a carbon copy of the other one. Again, I won't be too displeased with that. It wasn't a great strike again, but it's like a carbon copy. Right, come on, let's get hold of one. I'm gonna have to take this out on the course because in the studio it's performing pretty well. And I don't normally do very well when it comes to studio golf. Now I've got that one better, but look at the spin on it. That is going to be high in spin. And you can see the difference there is it's just gone super high because of the spin. For amateur golfers, spin is your friend. You want spin because it's more controllable. For me, who's got a bit of speed, that spin just balloons the ball up. But if you need spin because of a lack of speed, this is doing it. I feel like I need to give this some justice and actually hit a good one. Got it. Got it. Get there. Oh my God, it's all over a pin. It's all over it. Get in. Oh, oh, how good was that? That is an arrow ball that nearly went in. Ball speed 156, spin 3.8, which actually a little bit high, but still carried 254. If that spin was down at like 3.5, like this is a 260 carry club. Great launch angle. If you need to step on one, this performs. This can get out there. Like that nearly went in the hole from 260 yards away. That is phenomenal. It's accurate when you're just playing those little like gaming shots, you know, where I was getting 220, 225, where I just wanted to gaming shots to get in play. But if you need to step on one and get it out there and you've got the speed, this performs. This definitely performs. Again, apologies I can't take this out on course, but I'm definitely going to, because I've been super impressed with it in the studio, a place I notoriously don't really get on with golf clubs. All in all, I think the ST230 range by Mizuno is fantastic. It's a definite step up in their wood production. I've always been the guy that's like, Mizuno have had some great clubs, but they've just not got out there for me. They've not performed how I want them to. But this, the driver and the hybrid, are phenomenal. They are a superb addition to anybody's golf bag. With this particular club, I found that it spins up there for those who need that forgiving aspect. It's really accurate. Like I've struggled to not really, I think I hit one slice out on the right on that last sort of go at it. But all in all, it's accurate and it'll bomb. It will bomb when you need it to bomb. And that's everything you can ask for in any club. Accurate as much as you want it to be, but bomb it when you need it to be. But I'd love to know what you think. Are you now playing the Mizuno ST230 range? It's been out a while, and I know a lot of you are from the comments on the driver and the hybrid. Are you playing the fairway wood? If you are, I'd love to know what you're thinking about it and how you're getting on with it, because I think it's absolutely fantastic. And it's definitely now up there with a range that you should be testing when you're going and doing your TaylorMades and your Callaways and your Cobras. You've got to give Mizuno that opportunity now, because their clubs this year are phenomenal. Anyway, I hope you like that review, and if you have, please give it a thumbs up down below. And if you are new to the channel, please hit my logo there and subscribe. Actually, about 80% of you aren't subscribed, and I'd love for you to be a part of this channel and watch this channel grow, because the more it grows, the better content I can put out there. But until next time, I'll see you very, very soon.